What is up, you guys? And I'm here right now at Makuhari Station. Kaihi Makuhari Station in Chiba, Japan. Right behind me is actually a really big outlet mall. It's called Mitsui Outlet Park. There is Nike, I believe, a Nike Park and Adidas there as well. We're gonna try to check that out, but for now, as you can see, I'm wearing the Ungeek shirt, so I'm on Ungeek duties. This is also the venue of Tokyo Game Show, and pretty much the reason why we are here in the first place, right? So before we go and check shoes out, we're gonna be checking some games. So follow me. So that huge structure right there in front of me, that is the Makhuri Messe. That is 11 halls of geeky goodness right now. So that's pretty much where they do all their international conventions. If you've ever been to SMX, imagine SMX times 11. Ganun kalaki. Puro video games. Mabaliw kayo. So that's where we're headed right now. Okay, Nico, what's up? You've been covering Tokyo Game Show for quite a while now. Kamusta? Anong impressions mo dito?
Saya. Pagod.
Mapagod. If they want to see more stuff, they should check on Geek. But what can they expect there?
A lot of games. Because we've been playing a lot, outing a lot. Pagod. Pero it's
Masaya.
gonna be a constant stream. It is currently a constant stream.
Okay.
Depende kung kailan mo labas to.
Hindi, ilalabas ko ito after malabas.
Wait, it was a constant
It was a-
stream.
Patingin ng badge. Yeah, flex man. Okay. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of that, you do check out ungeek.ph. Mas maraming stories about Tokyo Game Show right there and then. And then we'll try to shoot stuff for you guys. So check you guys out in a bit. And we're back at the Airbnb. As you can see, background's a little bit messy. Apologies for that. But we did get to cop some really good quality finds at the Mitsui Outlet Park. So just to recap, we actually went around the Nike Park area. I think we spent the most time there. And then we went around to the Adidas. Of course, we cannot not go to Adidas. And we checked out a couple of little stores here and there. Y3 is one of them. Now, I can't really show much snippets inside because, as you know, a lot of the times you're not allowed to shoot inside the stores. You can actually ask permission, but most of the time they'll shoo you away. So we tried to get as much footage as we can inside the Mitsui Outlet Park while we are shopping. But the good news is that we were able to actually get a couple of items, and I want to show them to you. So before I go to that, my suggestion is if you are going to Tokyo to hit up the Mitsui Outlet Park if you can. It's outside of Tokyo, it's in Chiba, all the way in the outskirts. You will have to ride the train quite a bit. So on our end, we're actually staying at Otsuka, which is, I guess, a little bit out east or northeast of Tokyo. It's one station away from Ikebukuro. But the great news is that we are actually near the JR station. So if you're new to Tokyo, the JR line, the green line, is actually your best friend. It's the easiest train to understand. And going from here to Makhuri Messe, you only need to shift one line. It's still a JR line, but it's a JR East. So honestly, travel time is somewhere around an hour and 20 minutes, and then you're there at the mall. At the end of the station, you can actually just walk to the mall, and then that's it. So the Mitsui Outlet Park is made out of like 4 or 5 different sections, and it's 2 levels. Usually it's 2 or 3 levels each. There are lots of shops to go in and try and, you know, get the best deal out of your life. Some of them actually have really good deals, some of them not as much. We actually got lucky because we actually found some really good finds at Nike. While Adidas actually has the biggest sale of them all, like everything else has another 30% off on top of the actual discounts that they have. The selection wasn't really to my liking. I found a couple of Boost items. Nothing really interesting speaking to me at that time. But what I can say though for Adidas particularly is that they have really good apparels. Now, I wasn't able to get any because I hesitated, which is kind of a bad move on my end because I don't think I can actually go there anymore. But you know what? It's fine. It's all good because at least I was able to save whatever it is that I didn't spend there and funnel it towards other things, which I'm going to show you guys in a bit. For me, the biggest winner there would be Nike. So aside from almost like 50% off on a lot of things, they have really great selections. And we actually got ourselves damaged. But actually, this is just one item, 3 different colorways. Now, across everything that I saw over at Nike, the one that really stood out and got my attention was the Element 87 React. And they actually have 4 colorways there just sitting at almost 50% off. That's just insane. So back at home, the style is still kind of hype, but the colorways, maybe not so much. You can actually probably get yourselves an Element 87 at anywhere from 6 to maybe 8,000 pesos. But guess what? I got mine at just under 4,000 bucks. Boom! So if you've seen the video, there are 4 colorways that are available at the Mitsui Outlet Park. There's the moss green, there's the dusty peach, there's the yellow one, and then I don't know what the official colorway of the blue with the hot pink one. I got myself 3 of the 4 colorway. So this is the moss green. I'll show you guys in a bit. Oh, here you go. Moss green colorway. And again, under 4,000 pesos. Saya. The dusty peach and the yellow one, which I don't have hands. Boom, here you go. So again, 3 Element 87 at like 4,000 bucks each, or less than 4,000 bucks each. So not that bad. Like, it's one of the best deals I got that day. Here you go. What makes this shoe amazing, of course, is the construction. You have a translucent upper mixed with a lot of different fabrics. You have nubuck, leather, I think this is even suede, and a lot of different other fused materials. Just makes the shoe really interesting. Of course, it is housed under the Nike React Foam midsole. I do suggest going true to size because it's sort of weird, you know, if you have your shoe a little bit long because of the translucent upper. And because it is a translucent upper, you can play around with your socks and just add a little bit more style to the shoe. So the great thing about outlet malls, particularly here in Japan, if you're a tourist, some of them offer tax refunds. Those that don't though, particularly in the Mitsui Outlet Park, you can actually get yourselves a 5% discount coupon. I wasn't able to do that. That was my bad. The cashier, when I was paying, told me about it. She's actually Pinay, so it's kind of fun. You know, we're talking about like what I should have done, and she told me that I should have gone to the information center, presented my passport, got coupons for stores that, you know, do not have a tax refund counter, and enjoy 5% less of my purchase. So imagine like at 4,000 pesos or 3,000 something, and then less 5% pa. So yeah. As I mentioned, there's a lot of luxury good outlet malls there as well. One of them is Y3. I got myself a little something there. Now the prices, of course, are a little bit more expensive, but the discounts are massive. Like Y3 is big in the Philippines. It's quite expensive as well. I saw this nice canary yellow shoe that I was lusting over. It's not the most comfortable pair, but it is beautifully made. Oh my god, like the color is just... I'm actually kind of tempted to forgo Akihabara today and go to the outlet mall again. Should I do that? I don't know. And the price of the shoe drops down from around 40,000 yen down to less than 20,000 yen. So that's what? Around 9,000 pesos plus? Almost 10 grand? Not bad for a Y3 shoe. But you know what? I was sensible that time, and because Tokyo Game Show was the first 4 days of our lives here in Tokyo, I didn't want to spend all my money and, you know, eat convenience store food for the next 7 days. So I got myself just a little something from Y3 because I wasn't really that decided yet to buy the shoe if I wanted it or not. So I said I kind of wanted something from Y3, and there's this belt, and it is gorgeous as well. Look at that. So usually Garrison belts like this kind of cost quite a bit, particularly for branded outfits like, you know, like Y3, it's, you know, Yohji Yamamoto. I got this for 2,000 pesos, or a little bit less than 2,000 pesos. 2,000 pesos for a Y3 belt. Why not? And that's it. That's all the time we have for this episode. I hope you like it. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when we'll be putting out another one. And again, keep it locked here at Hypegeek because we are coming out with more videos for you guys, particularly our Tokyo shopping series. So I guess I'll be finishing that when I get back to Manila because I really want to enjoy the rest of my Tokyo trip, particularly because we worked our asses off in the first 5 days that we're here for Tokyo Game Show 2019. If you're into video games, if you're into geek stuff, check out ungeek.ph. We have been churning so many stuff for Tokyo Game Show 2019. We played so many games, well, not just me, but a couple of my colleagues. You know Nico, he's played quite a bit, and then there's Rob as well, our managing editor. And yeah, we just had so much fun. I was able to check out Final Fantasy VII Remake. So for you Final Fantasy fans out there, maganda siya. Pag lumabas yung pre-order for the limited edition, auto-buy kagad yun, kahit na 19,000 siya. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's that great. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, hi peeps. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon.